Daddy Freeze, let me make it very clear here. Let me say that as much as a lot of what you will say is right, all politicians are not the same. There is no perfect human being. But the current governor of Abia State is not the same with the current governor of Kogi State. All politicians are not the same. Nigerians have an idea that you may need to look for a saint, but there is corruption even in the Vatican where the Pope is. There is corruption in Mecca where people go as the Holy Land to go and stone the devil at the Mount of Arafat. The issue is, are the characters and competencies of a person pointing to the fact that you can use public office for public good. If you want to check on those bases, Peter Obi, a person like him, has been consistent with his politics from being governor. He made a statement. Peter Obi made a statement publicly and said, I am not a saint, but I'm not a thief. Daddy Freeze, 98% of Nigerian politicians cannot make that statement because they are thieves. Yes. Government in Nigeria is criminality. And look, if you want to really be fair to the person of Peter Obi, of course he could have worked in the Abacha administration, he could have worked, but what has been his track record? What was his wealth before going into public office as a governor? What did he get after? Remember that for the kind of opposition Peter Obi has been, if there was one thing that the government would have had against Peter Obi, he should be in court. The person who succeeded Peter Obi, Chief Wilberforce Obiano, is in the EFCC books questioning for money laundering.
Could it be that Peter Obi already had, because you see, there's no way we can divorce this Abacha. You cannot be head of court and then you tell me that I lived. I'm 49 this year. I was in university when Abacha was in power.
Yes.
And I'm aware of what I'm aware of. A lot of you might not be aware of the smelling fuel. Do you remember the 6 months of smelling fuel?
Yeah. I only heard of that. I
witnessed it. I used to enter inside Danfo and you want to die. And this fuel was imported. It passed somewhere to get into this country. So, yes, I understand. Ideology for ideology, yes, I understand. But I still worry. Let me put it that way. About his, can I say, romance with the government of Abacha. Maybe if he can draw some clarity, maybe if he can give us some clarity, okay, when I work with General Sani Abacha, this and this, that might just make me switch over to his side.
Okay, because it is important that you interrogate that, because we are going to put the flip side on the other side. Because if not Peter Obi, the other persons and the they played, from, the Third and Fourth Republic up to this point. So we have to put it on a scale and a balance.